You're not supposed to be in here.
Let's go!
What happened to you, Pavel?
The Forsworn have taken Kolskager Mine. We're the only ones left.
God. You two head inside and get some rest. I'll send word to the Jarl.
Are you alright, Cat?
Still shaken from all the fighting, my friend. It's been too long since I had to kill someone.
Well, I'm glad you were there. I don't know how I would have gotten past the Forsworn without you. Kolskager Mine is lost, friend. Forsworn killed everyone.
Pavo and I had to fight our way out of Kolskager. Forsworn killed everyone else.
Don't go to Kolskager. It's not safe. Was. Forsworn came in the night, killed everyone. Gat and I are the only ones who escaped. Hopefully Skaggy will send word to the Jarl and something will be done. I'd be grateful. Kolskager is my home. But I wouldn't go there if I were you. There's a whole group of them with axes and magic on their side. You'd never stand a chance. Skaggy is in charge, not me. Farewell.
Did you hear that? Pavo was driven out of his mind. Almost everyone is dead.
Knock What? Nakast!
Someone there?
Got it! How do you guys? We're right! Force! Go! Come on,
Show me what you've done.
There's no escape!
Is someone there?
Now you're mine!
I'm the hardest worker in Left Hand. Better than any man. Another day, another settlement gets attacked. No place in the Reach is safe from the Forsworn.
You lost?
Don't go to Kolskegger. It's not safe. Gad and I are the only survivors. You drove them off? By yourself? Thank you. We'll head back to work right away. Take this. It's the least I can do.
May your next fight bring you victory, friend.
Divine smile on you, friend.
My boy Leontius lives in Old Roldan.
To our farm.
Damn drunk.
Oh, do stay for a while.
That's right. Old Inn to the south. The oaf doesn't even bother to visit these days. What am I supposed to do if the dragons burn down the farm? You're a traveler, right? I have this letter for him. Let him know how much of a failure he is. Good. You make sure the lug tips you when he gets it. What kind of question is that? Look at me. Is this a young man's face? I've been here 50 years, and nothing's gonna move me off my land. What, have you been staring at your feet this whole time? You see that big city up ahead of you? Markarth? Head over there. Unless you feel like helping my wife pick crops. And then 50 years later, you'll wake up and still be here. All right, then.
Now don't you let Rogatus cause you any bother.
You need to leave.
Need a trained war dog? Fiercest companion money can buy. My family's been doing it for years. You need one out in the Reach. Don't want to be alone when some Forsworn comes swinging. I personally trained a whole litter for the Jarl. That reminds me, I was gonna deliver some dog food to the keep. Spiced beef, their favorite. Wow, look at you. Thanks. Take it to Voada. She handles all the dogs for the Jarl.
First time in Markarth, traveler. Take my advice. If you see anything, don't get involved. The city guard will take care of it. See? There you go, getting involved. Don't ask too many questions in Markarth. Safer for everyone that way. Head on in. Keep your nose clean and you won't have any problems with us.
journey home?
Be careful!
You stuck
Be
on
careful.
us long enough!
I die for my people.
The Forsworn are here in the city.
Everyone stay back. The Markarth City Guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here.
Did you see that, madman? A forsworn agent, here in the city.
By the gods, that man nearly killed me. You saved my life. Thank you.
Damn. Now the
Here.
to get rid of.
I was gonna bring this to my sister, but I think you should have it.
You're inside the city.
No. I don't have any idea. I was just shopping for a pendant for my sister back in the Imperial City. I've heard of them. Something about the men who live in the hills and attack caravans. I'm sorry. I don't know anymore. I'm just visiting here from Cyrodiil.
Gods. A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you alright? Did you see what happened? The Forsworn? Strange. Well, I hope the Eight give you more peace in the future, for what it's worth. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important. My note? No, that's yours. Must have fallen out of your pocket. No. I was just getting some fresh air. Had one too many pints of mead at the Silver Blood Inn. I'd better get going.
We'll handle things from here. Move along. I said move along. The Forsworn are just a bunch of madmen. We have everything under control. Stay out of it. All right, then.
Yes?
He tried to kill Margaret, right in front of me. No. She's such a nice woman. Comes by every day looking for jewelry for her family in Cyrodiil. Is it because she's a noble? Why would anyone want to kill her? It doesn't make any sense. What's happening to this city?
Ah, Lindrel holds a fine home if you can afford it. The steward in the keep can tell you more.
Don't bother with Tacitus. Useless. You'd think an apprentice could forge a few hinges. Not Tacitus. It's an honorable craft. I'll show you what I can. Grew up in a stronghold. Every orc girl tended the forge at some point. But a girl has to grow up. And life in the stronghold asked for a lot in return. So I joined the Legion, mastered my trade there. That's right. An orc stronghold. Kept to ourselves, lived as our ancestors would have wanted. Wasn't enough for me, though. I left. Didn't want to end up as the third wife of some lowly chieftain. All right.
Staying safe, I hope.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First, you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the
Need
Jarl
something?
will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, Thongvor. We're done. If it's about the Hall of the Dead, no, you can't go in there. I can't talk about it. Rest assured, the Jarl hears everyone's concerns. You will be able to visit the dead again soon. Then my answer is the Hall of the Dead is closed. By the order of the Jarl, understand? Alright. I was going to suggest the Jarl hire someone to sort this mess out anyway. We've discovered that some of the dead have been eaten. Flesh has been chewed off. Bones were snapped to get at the marrow inside. We haven't caught anyone or anything yet. It's like it knows when I'm there. If you can get to the bottom of this, the priesthood of Arcade will reward you. Take my key, and be careful. Tread lightly in the hall. You don't know what's in there.
Don't mind the dogs. They get anxious when they haven't had dinner. You should talk to Anton if you need anything. He's the master chef. Oh, thank you. The dogs were getting restless. Here, this is for you. See ya.
I have to work, or Anton will rip my head off.
It's been a hard day cleaning. Good honest work, I say.
You have the honor of addressing a member of the Thalmor. Bask in it. As if this craggy wretch of a city could give birth to a superiorly bred mer such as myself. No, I'm not from Markarth. I was sent here to lead the Thalmor's interests in this corner of Skyrim. It's my mission to root out all Talos worship in this city. It's a religious matter. The Thalmor do not recognize Talos as a god. He was only a man, and does not deserve a place in our pantheon. The Empire has agreed to accept our beliefs, and its citizens have a responsibility to cease their heretical worship. You're awfully inquisitive, aren't you? I like that. Perhaps you'd care to solve a little problem I'm having. Fine. All right, then.
You there. You another Imperial puppet? Answer me. There's a war on and you don't know what I'm talking about. The Empire is destroying everything Skyrim stands for. Jarl Igmund can refuse to see me all he wants. The Silverblood family will be heard. We own Sidna Mine, best prison in Skyrim, and source of half the wealth in this city. We keep the Reach safe. We flood Markarth with wealth. But does the Jarl listen to us when we want to say? No. He's busy forgetting that Ulfric Stormcloak saved this city from the Forsworn. Ulfric's a hero, not a damn criminal. Stay out of trouble in my city.
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards. Lechuan Zell? The ruins underneath Markarth? The wealth of artifacts that I've based 2 human lifetimes of research on? You idiot! Do you even know who I am? The most recognized scholar on the Dwemer in all of Tamriel. And you people keep bothering me. I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you? Then you were well informed. I am at this very moment on the cusp of completing my magnum opus on the subject. I'm calling it Calselmo's Guide to the Falmer Tongue. It will revolutionize the way we understand those ancient beings. Preposterous! That research represents years of personal toil in some of the most dangerous Dwemer ruins in Skyrim. You must be mad to think I'd allow anyone to see it before it's completed. Do you realize that at a snap of my fingers, I can bring the entire Markarth City Guard to my defense? You best rethink this course of action, or you may find yourself on the executioner's block. While I appreciate the sentiment, I still have to decline. Being an admirer, I'm sure you can appreciate the need to keep my research a secret. Very well. Perhaps when my research is complete, I'll feel more comfortable discussing my findings with you. What is it this time? Persistent, aren't you? Oh, very well. Who am I to stand in the way of curiosity? I'll let you in if you agree to something for me. There's a giant spider in the Chuanzel. My workers call her Nimhi, the poisoned one. If you deal with Nimhi, I'll let you into both the excavation site and my Dwemer Museum. What do you say? Enthusiasm. Good. Here's the key to the dig site. Now stand aside. There's work to be done. What are you doing that for?
You here to see the Jarl. No sudden moves, understand?
What?
I have things to study. What is it? You have my gratitude. That spider had been interfering with my excavations for months. As promised, is the key to the Dwemer Museum. Mind the displays. Some of them are quite fragile. Oh, really? This looks like someone from Stubborn's little group. A brave scholar, but not very wise. If you find Stubborn, it would be good to see any notes he may have collected. I doubt you'll find him alive, though. Yes, their history and culture is all around us in Markarth, a race of stonecutters, artisans, and engineers. They invented machines and built elaborate underground cities where they researched powers to rival the gods themselves. And then, at a time we are still not sure when, they disappeared. The whole people, all at once, leaving behind only their works. So you wish to master the arcane arts? What? Oh, goodbye.
What? I need to ask you to stop. That... Good. Glad we straightened that out. Old Dwarven city underneath the keep. The Shuan cell. Best steer clear if you don't want a steam centurion carving you up. There's a small skeever den just east of the city, at Reachwater Rock.
Huh?
What a waste. There must be a dozen men up there. Yeah. Cal Selmo called in his entire expedition team. Said he needed every man he could get to attend his research.
Don't see that every day.
You should see that orc over in Understone Keep. Have him forge you some new armor.
big this is. What was that? I need some help in here.
Damn you.
Show me what you got!
Is someone there?
What? Nakas!
Nothing.
Watch it there, brother.
Beware the region northeast across the river. Forsworn have taken refuge in Broken Tower Redoubt and Red Eagle Redoubt. Is that fur?
Find out what's happening in the Hall of the Dead. Arkay will watch over you.
Not many would walk blindly into a crypt, smelling of steel and blood, but not fear. I feel the hunger inside of you, gnawing at you. You see the dead, and your mouth grows wet. Your stomach growls. It's all right. I will not shun you for what you are. Stay. I will tell you everything you have forgotten. You were young when you first tasted human flesh, weren't you? A brother or sister had died? An accident, of course. Then the hunger set in. Curiosity. What's the harm in just one bite? It's okay now. You found a friend who understands you. You can let go of your guilt. A lot of our kind block out the memory of their first meal. The shame is too much. But you don't need to hide anymore. Namira, the Lady of Decay, accepts you for what you are. She has a place for us where we can sate our appetites without judgment. It's inside Reachcliff Cave. But the dead have stirred from their slumber recently, and I was forced here. Meet me there. We'll fight our way to Namira's embrace together. Until then, tell the people of Markarth that their dead won't be disturbed anymore. We have bigger plans ahead.
You've returned. What happened in the Hall of the Dead? Divines preserve you. You're a hero. We'll reopen the hall right away. Here, take my amulet as a reward. Arcade protect you.
Trouble?